The Imperial Fists stand as one of the most storied and unyielding of the Emperor's Space Marine legions, forged in the earliest days of the Imperium and tempered through some of humanity's darkest trials. Their origins stretch back to the Emperor's great genetic project, in which 20 Primarchs were created and scattered across the stars by the machinations of chaos. Among them was Rogal Dorn, a warrior of uncompromising duty whose destiny would become inseparable from the rise and survival of the Imperium. Found upon the cold world of Inwit, Dorn had carved out a stellar empire long before the Emperor arrived. His people were hardy, disciplined, and fiercely loyal, shaped by the frozen winds and harsh realities of their home system. When the Emperor finally came to Inwit, Dorn bent the knee without hesitation. Legend holds that Dorn presented the Emperor with the massive star fortress known as the Phalanx, a relic of humanity's ancient past, and from that moment onward, he and his father were united in purpose. The 7th Legion, crafted from Dorn's gene seed, already existed, but with Dorn's arrival, it found its identity and its soul. From that day, their destiny became one of fortification, unbreakable defense, and unyielding loyalty. During the Great Crusade, the Imperial Fists served as one of the Emperor's most trusted and reliable legions. While others sought glory or specialized in terror, the Fists excelled in siegecraft and discipline. They were the warriors sent when impossible defenses had to be cracked, or when worlds needed to be fortified for eternity. Their approach to warfare was simple: duty above pride, victory through resolve, and loyalty without question. While other legions clashed with each other out of rivalry or philosophical differences, the Imperial Fists maintained a reputation for integrity, though not without friction. Their long-standing rivalry with the Iron Warriors, Perturabo's perfectionist siege masters, grew from differences in temperament as much as doctrine. Where the Iron Warriors felt underappreciated, the Imperial Fists fought not for praise, but out of obligation. This quiet righteousness only deepened their mutual hatred. The Legion's organization reflected Dorn's personality. There was no tolerance for weakness, no room for ambiguity. Training was relentless, often brutal, forging Space Marines who embraced pain as a path to self-improvement. The Fists believed that suffering carved away impurity, leaving only the purest expression of service. In battle, their discipline was legendary. Walls shattered beneath their hammer blows, and their own fortifications became immovable bastions. The Phalanx, their mobile fortress monastery, became both a symbol of their supremacy in siegecraft and the beating heart of the Legion. Its guns could devastate fleets, while its armor could withstand sieges that would break planets. Everything changed with the Horus Heresy. When Warmaster Horus betrayed the Emperor, the galaxy was plunged into civil war, and Dorn was appointed the Emperor's Praetorian, charged with defending Terra itself. The Imperial Fists were recalled from the front lines, abandoning countless campaigns to prepare for the greatest siege in human history. As the traitor legions descended upon the Sol system, the Fists worked tirelessly to fortify the Imperial Palace. Every wall, every trench, every bastion bore the mark of their labor. Dorn understood that this would be the trial that determined the fate of humanity. After the heresy, Rogal Dorn was a changed figure, still loyal, still resolute, but carrying the weight of the Imperium's near destruction. When Robuta Guilliman introduced the Codex Astartes, Dorn initially resisted its principles. The Imperial Fists had nearly died defending the Emperor, and to see their legion dismantled felt like dismemberment. Yet Dorn ultimately submitted, seeing compliance as another duty he had to perform, no matter how painful. The Imperial Fists were divided into multiple successor chapters, including the Black Templars, Crimson Fists, and Excoriators. The Black Templars in particular would carry Dorn's zeal desperation, the Imperial fists remained steadfast sentinels of humanity. Though Rogel of the Emperor's vision, unyielding, incorruptible, and eternally vigilant. Across thousands of war zones, they have shed blood in every age, endured catastrophes that would break lesser warriors, and survived betrayals that scarred the Imperium itself. Their story is carved not only into stone and fortress walls, but into the very survival of humanity. From the frozen halls of Inwit to the burning ramparts of the Imperial Palace, from the void-racked battlegrounds of the Great Rift to the desolate ruins of worlds long abandoned, they remain the Emperor's shield. They stand for humanity even when humanity fails to stand for itself, holding the line until the last fortress falls, the last star fades, and the Imperium takes its final shuddering breath.